Robert B. Hulsen. The late Robert Hulsen knew the Mormon Manufacturing Company inside and out. Following his 1937 graduation from Culver Stockton College with a degree in biology, he accepted a position as an order clerk at Mormon Manufacturing Company. It was to be a summer position, after which he would attend medical school. He never left. During his 41-year career there, Hulsen would work as salesman, sales manager, member of the board of directors, vice president, executive vice president, president, and chairman of the board. Hulsen looked the part of a leader. At 6'2", with silver gray hair, he smoked a straight stem pipe and wore a hearing aid to overcome his 95% hearing loss. He knew every employee by name and wrote personal notes to each at Christmas time, anniversaries, and other special occasions. His people responded. Under his leadership, Mormons grew to national prominence as the leading livestock feed company in America.
Before mission and vision was the big thing to say in business schools, Mr. Hulsen wrote what we call the Mormon story. And it was our mission and our vision. And at every meeting we would recite that. We had it in all of our literature that we gave to our customers, and it talked about the value that we wanted to give our customers and the value that we wanted to give each employee. And again, it was service to others, and when you do that, everything else comes back. So again, leading by example, making all of us feel that we could accomplish anything we wanted to accomplish if we did it the right way.
Mormon Manufacturing Company accomplished phenomenal growth under Hulsen's leadership. In addition to starting manufacturing divisions and distribution centers in 43 cities across the United States, the company expanded its Quincy area operations during Hulsen's tenure as president from 1964 to 1976. The company developed a new research farm in LaGrange, Missouri, and completed Quincy's East Plant Addition and a large new mineral complex. They purchased a facility at 28th and Chestnut, began a livestock equipment division, expanded the Mintrate building, and developed a new plant at Quincy Soybean. The company reached milestones in 1966 when annual sales passed the $100 million mark, and again in 1973 when it achieved its highest sales volume of any 1 week in Mormon history at more than $18 million. By the time Hulsen retired in 1978, Mormon sales had ballooned to $650 million annually, reflecting a sharp rise under his leadership.
The real measure of a man is to give them power, and how do they react to that? And Bob Hulsen was pretty much unaffected by prestige and power. And recognition, I think, was only important to him if it could be inspirational to other people. He felt very strongly about free enterprise, and he spoke many times. I've heard him give speeches on the freedom to fail. He said we cannot provide such a security net to people that it takes away their freedom to fail, and that it motivates and inspires people on to greatness and overcoming adversity.
Hulsen's business success represented only a part of his accomplishments. He was a tireless worker for many civic and social organizations, reflecting his commitment to education, mental health, homeless children, foster care, prison reform, telecommunications, the environment, and the welfare of the American Indian.
I can't think of any organization or club or university that I've been affiliated with here in this community in 30 years that when I would say something about Mormons, they would say Mr. Hulsen. And they knew so many things he did behind the scenes. And again, he wasn't looking for the recognition. He was always trying to do his part. He gave much more back than he ever received. And that's probably why so many people not only respected him, but truly loved him.
His leadership skills in business were recognized by his 1979 election and to the Illinois Business Hall of Fame. Illinois Governor Jim Thompson appointed him to the Illinois Board of Education.
He had an old friend who he'd known through Culver Stockton College, trustee at Culver for years and years. And this old gentleman asked me one time, he said, well, how's your father? And he said, I've known Bob Hulsen for a lot of years. And he said, wherever Bob Hulsen is, you can bet something good is happening. And I think that's a wonderful thing to say about someone, a wonderful legacy to have.
Hulsen and his wife Virginia had 4 children. Mr. Hulsen died June 10, 1997, following a 5-year battle with Lou Gehrig's disease.